going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video as promised, and I like seriously cannot believe I'm making this freaking video. Like, if you read the title, you already know what I'm talking about. I legit can't believe I'm making this video. I knew I was gonna make it because I wanted to talk about it, especially because I seen it come up on Twitter, the topic of getting plastic surgery, and you know, people had their opinions talking about you don't need to get plastic surgery, you look fine the way you are, and if you want to look a certain way you should just work for it, and oh, plastic surgery is fine, do what you want to do. So it was a whole bunch of mixed stuff. And so me personally, with my experience, what I got done, it was a procedure. Well, what I had, I'll say it like that, what I had was called gynecomastia. And what that is in your chest, when you have extra like fat tissue and fluid and things like that in your chest, so it makes your chest look big. Now, I'll be like super honest, like this is was something that I was like super insecure about. Like, I hated it, and I hated that, you know, my chest looked that way, and you know, it's been like that since I was like super young. And I remember like the very first time that I really like paid attention to it, I was in the 5th grade and I had just graduated elementary school and had some friends over, and you know, they were all guys, and you know, we was playing video games and things like that. And you know, when you boys like that, you know, boys take their shirts off. And so, you know, I was just doing the cool thing, taking my shirt off, and like my friends, they was kind of looking like, why your nipples and stuff so big? And like, I was like, I don't know, like, I never really paid attention to it. And so it's like something that I was always insecure about starting then. High school is when it started coming up again, because you know, I would go to like theme parks, I would go to swimming pools, water parks, things like that. And you know, I wanted to take my shirt off because I've always had a nice body. Let's make that clear. No, I'm playing, I'm just playing. Like, I've never been like a big dude. I've never been over medium. I've never like been over, I say like 170 pounds. So I've never been like big or fat or anything like that. But my chest would resemble otherwise. So I really didn't know like what I could do then. Once I graduated, I kind of started thinking about the idea of getting it fixed. And I was like, man, like, what if I could get it done and da-da-da-da-da. But of course I was like, I don't have no money for that. I'm scared, I don't know what to do. So it's always something that's like been in the back of my mind, but I never said it. You know, I really didn't take no action on it. Last year, summertime, is when I like really looked into it. And so I went on YouTube and I was searching it up and like searching like what exactly it was and how to get it fixed and all that. And I found this place called Robin's Plastic Surgery in Nashville. And like, I watched the video, he had the whole procedure done and everything. And so I watched it, and like the whole time my mouth was open, like, I was like, oh my gosh, that looked painful. How is that gonna heal up? Like, all these questions, like, I really didn't know. And so I don't know, I got like really courageous, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna contact them, I'm gonna set up a consultation and see what happens. So that's what I did. When I got there, you know, I told him what was going on, I told him what I wanted fixed, and he was like, well, actually that is more normal than you think. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, we have guys come in for that all the time. And he was like, but actually you're like the perfect candidate because you're young, you can heal easier, and like as you're healing you can like fix it better. He was like, I be having men that's like 40 and 50 years old coming here trying to get that done. And it's like, y'all already old and sagging anyway. So it's like, what's the point in y'all coming in here? But, but you know, he was like, you're the perfect candidate. So he went to examine and all that. He was like squeezing them and all that. So it was like weird and like, yeah, I know he was just doing his job, but it was still like weird. I was like, oh my God. Because like I said, that's just been something that I've been self-conscious about. So anyways, he had his secretary like lay out prices and all that. And I was like, okay, cool. I literally spent almost $6,000 on this surgery to get this procedure done. That's how bad I wanted it. And I didn't care. I was like, I have to get it done, because if I keep letting the years go on, I keep thinking about it, then I'm never going to do it. And so it came up to the time to have surgery. I don't even think I was nervous. Like the night before, I was just like, let's get it done, whatever. So we got up early the next morning, got there, and of course they put you under. Basically what they do, they make an incision under your areola or your nipple. They make an incision there. They open it up and they take the gland that's right here and basically pull all that out through your nipple. And then once they get all that out, they take a suction. They suction all of this, get all the extra fat and juices or whatever, and they stitch you back up, and that's the procedure. So I had the procedure done. I got up. When I woke up, when I came to, like, I was dressed and everything, and I was like, how the hell did I get dressed? And they was like, you got up and we helped you. That's like how out of it I was on like the medicines and all that. I had draining tubes in my side. I had tubes that went in my side. They went all the way up to here. So as I was healing, the blood would come out into these tubes and I would like have to empty them and all that. When I tell y'all, I was in pain. I was in like major pain. Like I got home that day and like I couldn't lay down flat. Like I basically was on the couch the first day because I didn't want to lay down. So I was just up, sitting up with pillows behind me, and I was wrapped up in a huge bandage, and I was in so much pain. Like even just to like stand up, you know how most times you stand up and you push with your arms, like all of that hurt. I couldn't like get up by myself. Everything hurt. And so of course you had to have a caretaker and all that stuff. So they gave me oxycodone or Percocets or whatever to take for the pain and all that. I took like 3 of them. And the next day I called them and I was like, I can't take this medicine. And they was like, what's going on? I said, this is giving me like major migraines. Like I can't take it. Like I'm gonna have to just deal with the pain. I was like, oh, well you can take Tylenol if you want to. So I was taking Tylenol. It was just a super uncomfortable week. I was basically out of commission for like a whole week. They said the next week you could go back to work and stuff like that, but I still had these draining tubes, and it's like I gotta walk around hiding this under my shirt and stuff like that. So that was like super uncomfortable. I had to have a compression shirt on, I guess to keep my chest flat so it won't be any swelling and things like that. And so it was just super uncomfortable. Like when I went to take a shower, since the draining tubes was just hanging, I had to get like a necklace, like a lanyard, and like hook the draining tubes on and go take a shower and wash it and put ointment on it so when they took the draining tubes out it would heal up and stuff like that. So finally, you know, I got through the week. It got to the next week and I was like, okay, we can take the draining tubes out. So I went to the doctor and like I was like, so how is this going to work? Because they were stitched to my side, and like I said, it was a tube all in here, and it was like, oh, we're just gonna pull them out. And I was like, what? And like legit, they came in with a pair of scissors, cut the stitch, and like just like pulled it out. And it was such a weird feeling, like feeling this tube just coming out of you. And so they did that to both sides, and when it came out, I was like, finally I'm free. I ain't got these dang tubes on me no more. And so, you know, of course it still had to heal up. So, you know, you couldn't work out, you couldn't have sex, which I don't know who gonna be thinking about sex when they in that type of pain anyway. I sure wouldn't. But, you know, you couldn't do all that. No rigorous activity, couldn't lift nothing heavy. But, you know, they okay for me to resume regular activity, I guess. Or, well, not regular activity, like, you know, lightweight stuff, like nothing, just nothing major. Anyways, so, you know, once they took the tubes out and stuff, I remember just like standing in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, I still can't believe I did it. And I was scared, like for real, because I had stitches under my nipples, I had holes in my side, and I was like, how the hell is this gonna heal up? Like, I'm gonna be scarred. And then I really ain't gonna want to take no shirt off or nothing. And so, like, I was kind of like, after I got it done, you know, I was excited to get it done. But then I was like, why did I get this done? Because I don't know if I'm gonna like it when it's done, because I'm gonna have scars. And so anyways, I was like, okay, just trust the process. And so it came time for my like second appointment or whatever, the follow-up appointment. And you know, they were taking pictures. They was like, oh, you look good. And I was like, no, I don't. Cause where the gland was, it was like an indentation, like my chest was like in, and I was like, this ain't how my chest supposed to look. Like, WTF, like, what are y'all talking about? I look good. So I was like, okay, whatever. And so when I was there, he was like, you know, once you get back to feeling yourself and stuff like that, you need to like work out and work your chest and things like that, and that'll really get you, you know, the result, so it won't be so flat. And so I did that. But I mean, today I like it because honestly you can't even tell I got it done. I still have the 2 scars here, but like ain't nobody really paying attention to that. But the scars that's like under my nipple, you can't see them, like they healed up. And of course I kept like putting ointment and stuff like that on it so it would heal up good. But like, honestly, I'm glad now that I got it done, and like I really couldn't believe that I did it. I really didn't tell a whole lot of people. And you know, when I told my friends that I was getting it done, my close friends, they were like, you know, your body looks good. You don't need to get that done. You're fine the way you are. And you know, it's good to have friends like that say, you know, you look good. You look fine. You don't need to go trying to get procedures done to make your body look a certain way. It's good to have friends like that. But I'm hard-headed and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And so I got it done anyway. But I'm gonna have to show y'all the before pictures. Oh my god, I can't believe like I'm literally talking about this and showing y'all this. Like, so y'all see Robin's Plastic Surgery in Nashville. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, it's funny because like I see my body now and I see what they look like, and it's like such a major change. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like Tyra Banks. I have one picture in my hand and the name that I'm weak. So here are the befores. Like, don't talk about me in the comments because I will come and read you. Like, okay, so here are the befores. Like, so y'all, like, especially this picture here, y'all can see like what my chest looked like, and like I was like super embarrassed about it. Like, I hated it. I did not like it at all. Like, my nipples were huge, my chest was huge, it would like stick out. And like, I like to wear fitted clothes. Like this shirt that I have on now, if my chest was still like this, it would like come out a little bit and you would be able to see my, like, ugh. hated it. Like, honestly, like, for real, hated it. But these are my after pictures. And this is what I was telling y'all, cause like they looked all saggy and droopy and stuff like that, and I was like, this ain't what I signed up for. But these are my after pictures. And if y'all see like my nipples, like they're kind of like, I didn't like it. But you know, as I continue, and I guess I was like rushing the process too, because as they like continued to heal up, I was like, oh, okay, cool, and started working out and all that. And I'm gonna show y'all, but I mean, I don't know, people have like different opinions when it comes to like getting procedures done for your body, especially when it's considered plastic surgery and it's not something like medical or nothing that, you know, affects your body or, you know, something like that. It's just something that's there that you choose to get fixed. And people have different opinions about it. And I know it's people out there that's like, God made you fearfully and wonderfully and all that. And that he did, yes. But, you know, I felt like I could make some alterations, and that's what I did. And, you know, so if you have your opinion on getting plastic surgery and it's negative, you know, don't even worry about commenting it, because I really don't care. You know, I feel like, you know, do what is going to make you happy. That was nothing like, I feel like super major. I'm not out here like the Kardashians, get my lips and nose and hips and butt and stuff done. And no shade to the Kardashians, I love them, but you know, I'm not out here doing that. You know, it was just something that I felt like would make me feel better and make, you know, boost my self-esteem just a little bit more. So, the moment that you've probably been waiting for. So guys, this is my chest now. Yeah, it looks a lot better than, you know, when I told y'all about the follow-up appointment that I went to. You really can't tell that I had anything done, but it is scars under my nipples, but like you really can't see them unless you all up on me. And it's like a hole, well, not a hole, a scar there from where I had the tubes. But they're like super small, so you can't tell that they're there, honestly. And you know, I'm still in the gym working. I got this part of it. I'm still working on all of that. So you know it's coming. I may do a follow-up and y'all gonna be hating because I'm gonna have chest and six-pack and all of that. No, but for real, like now I'm happy with the results. And like, I'm like super glad that I got it done. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on it, but at this point, it's like, you know, this is what I wanted to do for myself, and I did that. You gotta do what's best for you. You can't listen to other people. If it's something that you want to do that you feel like is gonna make you happier and make you, you know, boost your confidence or whatever, then do that. Personally, I don't feel like it's anything wrong with altering or changing something on you. People go out here and get these what they call gastric bypass or whatever, and get all this weight off of them, and don't nobody say anything about that. You know, it's, oh, you look good and da 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 da. But you know, if it's something like that, you don't need to do that and blah blah blah. So you just got to do what makes you happy at the end of the day. I had a lot of people that was anticipating this video because I posted and I said, you know, hey, I'm posting a video talking about my plastic surgery, and everybody was like, what did you have surgery on? Like, and somebody even was bold enough to be like, let me find out you was a whole woman. And I was like, like, y'all are petty. No, that wasn't what it was. But yeah, I'm happy with the results. So until next time, I don't know what I'm doing for my next video, but like I said, I'm staying consistent, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.